an oversight sort of role over the municipalities. And so we need to define well, particularly on the revenue sharing formula between the municipality and the counties, so that the cat does not come before the horse, because basically it should be the municipality running its affairs and collecting revenues, and now maybe remitting those revenues to the county government instead of the county government doing the other way around. Madam Governor, we think this is a challenge in all counties. And we understand that where the municipalities are based is basically where the county governments are collecting their own source revenue. So if you let go, the issue is the county may look like an empty shell now without the collection of own source revenue. So we need to define this formula well. Even if the municipality is collecting the finances, the revenues, what's the revenue sharing? What remains at the municipality for implementation of services? What goes to the county? I think, Chair, this is a conversation we need to hold between us and COG, for COG to make proposals on how they want municipalities to work well. Otherwise, we will continue, with this thing of they are still babies, we are holding on to them, they are yet to receive full autonomy. The counties are worried about losing, potential contributors of own source revenue. I think we need to have this sorted out, really.
Yeah, you want to say something?
Yes.
Proceed.
Thank you, Chair. I think, let me say, we are not, it's not like county will let go to municipalities, because municipalities are serving the same people. Municipalities are still under the same governor, Achani. If they collect, they will also be supporting the same governor, the same people. So there's nothing like competition between the executive and the municipalities. The problem is, as it is currently, the municipalities don't have that capacity because of the staffing. It's something which will happen slowly. Because, for example, the garbage collection was under the executive for quite some time. We just let this function to the municipalities, I think, last year, last FY. It's when we let that function to the municipalities. I know with time, even this function of revenue collection to the municipalities will happen. But as it is currently, with the staffs which they have, they cannot manage the payroll of those staffs. And if we say we let it go to municipalities, that means we hire more staffs. That's another huge wage bill for us as county government of Kwale. Thank you.
You go.
Chair, on the issue of staffing, I'd just go back to Section 12 of the Act. And not only does it provide for management by the board, but it also provides under 1C the provision of such other staff or officers as a county service board may assign chair.
So, as the county service board may assign, does it imply secondment? Yes. Does it imply?
Chair, that is the implication expressly.
You know, the point that Senator Topigo is raising is very critical. That, in the Constitution, we have two levels of government. We have the national government and we have the county government. And then the Act is trying to attempt to create another level of government, the third one. But there is some clarity issues. So which must be addressed. Otherwise, we'll continue having this back and forth. Senator Eddie?
Chair, we have been through this a number of times. I think we've been through this every single time, and I don't know why we keep on saying that there is no clarity. the Urban Cities, the Urban Areas and Cities Act is very clear.
Very clear.
By the way, there is no even room for amendment in there, because the idea of creating municipalities was just to ensure that there is effective and efficient service delivery. That service delivery can only happen when there is autonomous operation, autonomous management, which is why in the Urban Areas and Cities Act, the board, not even the management of municipalities, is given financial responsibility, or what we call fiduciary responsibility. That even the books of accounts that you are developing for us here must be developed by the board, not the management, for that financial autonomy. And then there is now the issue that I think that the governors keep on confusing, which is the issue of agency. Your relationship between you and the municipalities does not establish another arm of government. It establishes an agency. That means that you are appointing specific functions, given that you've gone through data and seen that these functions, if I assign this function to Kinango, a municipality, one, it has got potential of giving them enough revenue to run their cash flow. Number two, it has got a potential of giving us enough revenue for them to deliver services to the people. And then number three, whichever difference remains, they can then contribute to the county government's pool of on-source revenue. And this must then be established by a variety of county laws. I don't know why this confusion keeps on coming, because if you read part 3 of the Urban Areas and Cities Act, it talks about governance and management of urban areas and cities. And then it establishes the principles that I'm telling you here, principles of governance and management. It says, the governance and management of urban areas and cities shall be based on the following principles. One, recognition and respect of the constitutional status of county governments. Recognition and respect of the constitutional status of county governments, meaning it does not establish these cities and urbans as another government. It must recognize that the counties are a government layered with the national government. Number two, it says recognition of the principal and the agency relationship between the boards of the urban areas and cities and their respective county governments. And then it now goes down, if you read all of it, it then goes to telling you what I've just told you, allocating or delegating some functions based on their revenue potential and based on their effective and efficient service delivery potential. So I just think that governors are not reading this article correctly and then translating it into an effective instrument for empowering municipalities. Therefore, you struggle thinking that you've been forced to make them different form of governments. They are not. They are agencies for county government.
I can see you.
Chair, I just want to point out that even the Constitution is in support of the sentiments made by the senators, and particularly when you look at Article 176 on county governments, in sub-article 1, it establishes the county government in each county, consisting of the county assembly and county executive. However, also in sub-article 2, it states that every county government shall decentralize its functions and the provision of the services to the extent that it is efficient and practicable to do so, Chair.
Yeah.
So, Chair, that was my question, and that is the answer that I needed to hear from Her Excellency the Governor.
Yes, yeah, you can make a comment, and then Bogwa, and
Chair,
then I give directions.
Thank you, Chair. I couldn't agree more with Senator Eddie. You know, Chair, and I have listened to you on many occasions, Chair. You usually try to give governors the impression that this law, and for obvious reasons, you want to become governor, so I understand why. But you know, Chair, today, Governor, this is the law as it is now. There is no other law that you have, Governor.